Comfort ain't peace. Comfort ain't safe. And lies don't love you, they just wait till you stop breathing. Yeah, I see smiles painted over panic attacks. Fake peace, fake love, fake facts. House too warm, fire too close. By the time you smell smoke, that's that. Everybody comfy on a ticking bomb. Calling it home cause the lights stay on. Carbon lies got them nodding off. While the truth outside with a jacket on. They say relax, I say nah, watch. Kung Fu got them brainwashed. Warm beds make cold minds freeze. Eyes closed but they still think they see. Comfort ain't safety, now don't confuse it. Eyes feel warm till your lungs start losing. Eyes wide open, I ain't snoozing. They can't catch me sleeping, I'm choosing. Comfort ain't safety, hear that truth. Hit blankets of lies till the air get polluted. They can't catch me sleeping, I'm moving. Only way I lose is if I choose it. Hold up. If it feel good, that don't mean it's right. If it sounds sweet, better check that bite. Warm lies put you out for the night. If you wake up, so you starting to fight. Comfort is not safety, feel that. Lies get warm and they steal your last breath. They can't catch me sleeping, I'm death aware. Eyes wide open, yeah, I stay right there. Comfort is not safety, remember this, close your eyes. Once you don't wake from it, they can't catch me sleeping, I won't pretend. Only way I fall is if I've been. I ain't preaching, I've been there too. Warm lies feel better than cold truth. I chose comfort, I paid that fee. Lost time, lost breath, almost lost me. That's how it works, slow and quiet. Not a gunshot, more like silence. You don't drown from the wave you see. You drown from the one you denying me. So don't tell me I didn't know when the sign's been banging on your soul. If someone gotta tell you what you see, you already changed. Don't say free, they love blankets. I love exits, they love comfort. I love lenses, clear sight over, feel good miss. I'd rather freeze than suffocate in this. They say stay calm, I say stay aware. Truth too sharp, yeah, life ain't fair. If you need someone else to tell you what's real, you already leased out your will. There, comfort is not safety. Lies are warm until they suffocate. They can't catch me sleeping unless I choose to close my eyes. Yeah, comfort ain't safe. And the warmest lie still kills you in your sleep. Eyes open, choice made. This ain't about fear, it's about awareness. Sleep if you want, but don't call it peace.
You say it's how you feel, I hear how you avoid. Truth get uncomfortable, suddenly it's destroyed. Every word you twist just to keep your hands clean, but damage don't vanish just cause you didn't mean. You want respect without codes, peace without pain. Talk unity loud, but won't carry the blame. If your choice spill blood in another man's lane, don't hide in the crowd when the echo remains. I don't debate vibe, I calculate effect. Every move leave a scar, every silence a day. You don't trip into harm, you step into it slow, and then act shocked when the weight finally show. I'm not here to trade truth for peace of mind, not here to slur my word, just hold the line. Say what you mean, stand where you stand. If it costs me something, then say it like a man. Responsibility talk, don't speak in disguise. Accountability move, not a feeling you hide. Truth stay clear till you muddy the ground. If you don't care about impact, don't ask me to stay around. You muddy the water, then that's why it's unclear. Cry victim real loud while you profit from fear. Smile in the daylight, knife ready at night, and beg for forgiveness when it don't come out right. You don't want truth, you want cover in time. One outcome's clean, but the method of crime. Manipulate first, then you dodge every flame. Call it complex, I just call it your name. If you can't stand straight, don't ask me to bend. I don't know peace to a lie to pretend. You build a collapse, now you pray for relief, but the bill always come interest. Don't believe if your choice hit my ground. Don't act like it wasn't loud. Impact's not a perception or a concept. You would understand if you had some respect. No. Talk feelings when the damage is real. Responsibility, act accountability's the will. truth was clear till you drag it through dirt. If you don't care what you break, don't get yourself hurt. I tried conversation, you chose to disguise. Tried reason, you hid behind tears and replies. Now listen real close, this ain't anger, it's law. Every action a seed, every harvest a war. I don't threaten, I warn with a calibrated tone, cause unchecked behavior metastasize grown. If you won't carry care, don't ask me for grace. I protect what I build, I don't save your face. This ain't cruelty, it's boundary drawn. I don't burn the world, I remove what's wrong. Stand accountable or stand alone. Ain't no new true ground when the truth gets shown. Every step counts on paths crossed. Line say it straight, this the moment you decide. No smoke, no spin, no cover story. Wait on words like bored, it's the territory. Truth or deception, care or neglect. Can't find a thief when you're the suspect. You don't get peace without cost, and you don't get trust once it's gone. Truth or deception, care or neglect. Can't find a thief when you're the suspect. You don't get peace without cost, and you don't get trust once it's gone.
If this made you uncomfortable, good. Comfort was never meant to be your master.
Yeah. Don't confuse noise with power. Don't confuse numbers with truth. This is agency music. Move. Two ways. You move, or you get moved. Yeah, hands on my wheel, don't touch my mind. Don't know my breath, don't know my time. Civil heart, but I draw that line. Try to take agency, cross that line. Hands on my wheel, don't touch my soul. I move myself, I don't get control. You want a throne built off my bones. I'd rather burn and play that role. Look, they don't want neighbors, they want dependence. Smiles on their face, but the math is predatory sentence. Civil ain't weakness, it's discipline, hell. Respect my space or the system gets yelled. Society wasn't built to shade me, it was built so neighbors don't break me. Civil means space, not control. You touch my will, you touch my soul. They buy the water, the land, the light, then blame the people when living ain't right. Prices go up, then they preach adapt. Nah, the theft and the tail of cap. You choke the flow, money don't move, then you shock when the city don't breathe or improve. You hoard like fear gonna save your life, but fear just sharpens the blade at night. You think control makes you safe? Nah, it makes you watched. It makes you hunted. It makes you fragile. Yeah, hands on my wheel, don't touch my mind. Don't own my breath, don't own my time. Civil heart, but I draw that line. Try to take agency, cross that line. Hands on my wheel, don't touch my soul. I move myself, I don't get control. You want a throne built off my bones. I'd rather burn and play that role. Yeah, you don't know better, you know richer. That don't make you wiser, just louder with pictures. You think money means mastery gain. Nah, it just shows what you're scared to lose when it rains. If I own you, I fear you. Sleep like knife thoughts near you. Master title poison the mind. You lose yourself, guard in a line. You move like a king, but sleep like a thief. Every shadow a threat, every silence a beef. You own too much, can't rest at all. One slip, whole empire fall. You put a line where the cold gon' kill, then call it growth when it loses will. Life don't bend to your fake design. Nature collect every debt with time. Civil means boundaries honored, not cages painted gold. The moment you cross my agency, you declare war, quit cold. True rules start inside. Cost more, but you survive. Let it fail if it fails, facts. That's how systems learn to act. If I own you, I don't own me. I live and feel what you'll be. So I let go the crown to chain the lie. I rule myself or I'd rather die. Hell ain't fire, hell ain't flame. Hell is living with no say. Dig all day just to eat at night. That ain't order, that's a parasite. You want obedience dressed as peace. I want responsibility with teeth. Let it fail, if it fails, let it bleed. That's the cost of reality. You think power make you safe, power make you paranoid. Every shadow look like fate, every silence void. Hands off my wheel, don't touch my mind. Don't own my breath, don't own my time. Civil heart, but I draw that line. Try to take agency, cross that line. Hands off my wheel, don't touch my soul. I move myself, I don't get control. No master, no leash, no borrow role. Agency first, everything else folds. Civilization doesn't collapse from chaos. It collapses from stolen agency. Rule yourself, or someone else will volunteer.
Yeah. They told me play a role, said the system neutral. But neutral only works when the rules ain't mutable. I watch power whisper instead of raising its tone. Soft hands on the wheel while I steer you alone. They say it's opportunity, just climb the ladder. Didn't tell you who built it or who checks the rungs after. I see comfort as chains, polished up to look clean. If you don't feel the grip, that's the trick of the scheme. They don't gotta hurt you with they pace your breath. Just enough air to live, not enough to contest. Call it freedom, call it choice, call it luck or the draw. But the board stay tilted, that ain't random at all. Who got the power? Who decide? Who get comfort? Who deny? Not by force, by design. Kept us quiet, fed us fine. Yeah. You say domination dead, man, look at the receipts. Same wars, new suits, different words when they speak. They don't beat you down, now they bait you to sleep. Feed you just enough hope, you won't wake up and leave. You pay into a system that don't answer your calls. Then they tell you be grateful, you ain't losing it all. Talk personal failure, dodge structural blame. Gaslight the whole crowd and call you insane. I'm not mad at success, I'm mad at the lie that says if you starve it's cause you didn't try. Now some doors locked before you ever arrive. And the key get auctioned while they tell you just strive. Who you serve, who you fear, who stay rich while you still here. Not my master, now you change. No dominator in my brain, yeah. Here's attention you could benefit and still be trapped. Gold leash shine brighter but it tighten the class. The dominator think you're safe cause he sits up top. But power without trust always sleeps with a Glock. You gotta watch your shadow, guard your name. Cause when the rules shift, you the next one to blame. That's the secret nobody's selling in the dream. Every throne built on fear need constant regime. So I'm not preaching hate, I'm removing illusion. A system that needs domination, needs constant intrusion. If your peace costs another man his ability, the peace is temporary, check the stability. Who you serve, who you fear, who stay rich, but you still here. Not by force, by design. Kept us quiet, fed us fine. Yeah, exactly. Ain't no heroes here, just roads getting past. Today you holding the whip, tomorrow it's snap. You think you immune cause you got a receipt. Till inflation hit different and they cut your relief. That's why I say burn alive, not the land. Kill the mindset, it needs some under your hand. You don't need a master, don't need a cage. Don't need a system to monetize rage. Give agency back, watch pressure dissolve. No dominator, no dominated involved. But that scare folks cause growth feels safe. Even when it poison, even when it fake. Who got the power? Who decide? Who get comfort? Who deny? Not by force, by design. Kept us quiet, fed us fine. Who you serve? Who you fear? Who stay rich while you still here? Not my master, now you change. No dominator in my brain. This ain't left, this ain't right. This is power uncheck, needing both sight. In the system or it ends you next. Power don't shout, hear a lullaby. In my life, open eyes, open eyes, open eyes, Someone else gotta tell you what you're seeing. You already on. Truth ain't hidden, you just scared what it caught. You don't like truth, you like the spine to stand in his head. Playing no code, no band in it. Pressure hit once and your face start vanishing. You don't like truth, you like the spine to standing in it. Yeah, stand in it, don't fall, don't bend in it. Truth right there and you still run from it. You don't like truth, you like the spine to lights come on, then they blink, look away, say the sight was wrong. Borrow belief, yeah, you renting your soul. Soon as pressure touch down, watch it crumble and fold. You wait for a voice, a badge, a screen, someone else to confirm what your eyes done seen. That ain't caution, that's a leash on thought. That's how power get handed and freedom bought. Truth ain't loud, it don't beg or chase. It just stand there solidly in your face. And every time you explain instead of correct, you teach yourself weakness and call it respect. Nah, see first don't flinch, decide second don't inch, move third no hints. Everything else noise in the wind. You don't lack truth, you lack spine, just standing in it. Eyes wide open but you still abandoned in it. Pressure hit once and your face start vanishing. You don't lack truth, you lack spine, just standing in it. Stand in it, don't fall, don't bend in it. Truth right there and you still run from it. You don't lack truth, you lack spine, just standing in it. You don't lack truth, you lack spine, just standing in it. System don't change you, starve you a nerve. Feed on the ones that won't stand where they hurt. You saw it yourself, why you asking again? Why you need 5 miles just to say amen? Fear got you frozen, call it being smart. But paralysis dressed up, still a broken start. They don't need bars when you on a line. Just keep you confused till you waste your time. I ain't mad, I'm precise. This ain't race, this is sight. Truth don't crack, people do. Soon as heat rise, watch belief run loose. You want freedom, but you won't orient. You want answers, but won't represent what you saw, what you knew, what you felt before they taught you out the truth. The system feeds on hesitation, on people who see but won't stand. Orientation is rebellion now, and alignment is dangerous. You don't lack truth, you lack the spine to stand in it. Say it plain, no code, no bandage it. Pressure hit once, watch belief abandon ship. You don't lack truth, you lack the spine to stand in it. See it decided, move, no panicking. Everything else noise, don't let it in. Stand where you are, trust what you see. Move like it matters, or kneel quiet. Kneel quiet.
Told you somebody's in control. Nah, they just on the table. Yeah. They say pick a side like it's chess on the board, but the house read the game and they betting no war. 25 on the con, 25 on your hoe, 25 on the flame, 25 on your pain. You think somebody losing, but they never go broke. Profit like it's a joke. They already cashed out before you even spoke. While you screaming online, throwing blood in the chat. They be hedging both futures, double stacked on your back. You think they dumb, no, they dirty and slick. They don't need to be right, they just need to not slip. They let one thing burn, so the rest they go. They let truth get buried under confident smoke. While you argue the color of chains on your feet, they refinance in hell, calling it heavenly. They don't need to break you, just keep you slow to the start, to the start. They don't need to silence you, just make numb to playing your part. Yeah, yeah. Soft chains on your brain, feel no pain. Will gets drained while you go insane. Eyes closed, world sold, truth get bent. They don't gotta break you, they just up the rent. That's how freedom slips away. Choke you slow as they say, look away. No pay, no say, working hard all day. Smile in your face while they hollow your fate. Make you feel safe as they take food off your plate. Make you feel safe as they take food off your plate. Make you feel safe as they take food off your plate. Make you feel safe as they take food off your plate. They don't rob you fast, they siphon you slow like a leak in the pipe. You don't notice the flow, you feel okay. So you think you're safe while your future get pawned for another man's stake. You scrolling, distracted, dope head. Rice get auctioned off and your belly fed. They want dumb soldiers and angry cops to justify taking your life when truth knocks. You ain't trapped in chains, you trapped in knees and couches, screens and borrowed dreams. They made survival feel like success. Now you thank your cage when they give you less. They don't want control, they want consent. They don't want your blood, they want your wrist. They don't want control, they they want consent. They don't want your blood, they want your soft chains on your brain. Feel no pain, will gets drained while you go insane. Eyes closed, world sold, truth get bent. They don't gotta break you, they just up the rent. That's how freedom slips away. Choke you slow as they say look away. No pain, no say, working hard all day. Smile in your face while they hollow your fate. Make you feel safe as they take food off your plate. Oh, make you feel safe as they take food off your plate. Oh, make you feel safe as they take food off your plate. Oh, make you feel safe as they take food off your plate. Oh, you unconquered, you were convinced like the offer was real. You undefeated, you were conditioned to believe the art of the deal. You didn't lose the fight, you forgot you were in one. They say chill, don't panic, won't collapse. That's what's said before you led to a trap. They call it stability, call it the norm, but the norm just means you quietly conform. You think they stupid, nah they strategic. They play both sides so they win it. You fighting ghosts while they moving the home. You beefing wild, they had it alone. You think it's chaos, it's organized crime. Every mistake, leave out in your mind. You ain't powerless, you just sedated. Drug don't comfort, don't wanna be educated. Oh, it's all chains on your brain, numb and calm. Drip feed lies till you think it's God. I shut world soul. Truth gets spent, they don't need violence, they adjust the rent. Freedom fade, day by day. Slow choke while they say it's okay. No voice, no choice, no clock still tick. They don't gotta kill you, they make you quit. The house don't need a win, it just needs you to keep playing.
Yeah. We fear death cause we never live right now. Always in the future, never in the right now. Life and expectations, and just how you wipe out. Why you what you got before time lights out? Everybody want them all, never want the pain. Good feel good, bad feel strange. What builds you ain't the pleasure or the fame. It's the moment you're in, not the one you claim. Yeah, we scared of the end cause we ain't in the present. Chasing every future like the now ain't precious. Living in the hype but the truth feel reckless. Good ain't pleasures, pain that was destined. We value the rare, know it was consistent. Love something more when it keeps its distance. Family in the room but we watching television. Chasing fake worlds, that's a human addiction. Life ain't a dream, it's a second you breathe. It's a touch, it's a sight, it's a beat underneath. But you stuck in the mall so you can't even see that the only real moment is the one you achieve. Death ain't threat, it's the limit that guides. It's the fear of losing all the future we hide. But the present is a throne where your power resides. And the moment you accept it is the moment you rise. We fear death cause we never live right now. Always in the future, never in the right now. Life and expectations, that's how you wipe out. Value what you got before time lights out. Everybody want them all, never want the pain. Good feels good, bad feels strange. What builds you ain't the pleasure or the fame. It's the moment you're in, not the one you claim. I ain't scared of death, I'm scared of dying blind. Living in illusions, wasting all my time. People chase highs just to fall from the climb. But I built myself different, every loss made me prime. You addicted to hope, I'm addicted to proof. You pray for a path, I caught my own route. You hide from the truth, cause the truth got roots. But I dig through the dirt like a war-born brood. Future got you trapped, you a slater one day. I'm a master of the now, every second I slay. I don't wait for the light, when I am the display. I don't fear the end, I feel living halfway. I'm the man in the fire who don't beg for a break. I'm the one who accepts every consequence I make. Death ain't threat, it's a toll that I take. You scared to lose life, I'm scared of living fake. We fear death cause we never live right now. Always in the future, never in the right now. Life and expectations, that's how you wipe out. Value what you got before time lights out. Everybody want them all, never want the pain. Good feel good, bad feel strange. But what builds you ain't the pleasure or the fame. It's the moment you're in, not the one you claim. Life ain't a promise, it's a rented space. A moment in the cosmos you're allowed to embrace. Every breath is a gift you can never replace. And the now is the only real home you face. We chase tomorrow cause it feel like control. But tomorrow is vapor, you can't grab hold. The future's a story, it feel likes to fold. But present's the truth that reveals your soul. You fear there's a shadow cause you feel your breath. Fear wasting time on dreams you never met. Fear realizing you watch from the set while the stage stayed empty. No steps, no sweat. But once you see now is the moment to climb. Once you break free from the prison of time. Once you treat every breath like a rare design. You stop asking for life, you start making it your breathing in. The
This moment is the only one real. The past is over, the future is fiction. But now it still stands still for a second, and you'll feel the truth land. Life isn't what you dream. Life is what you command.
We fear death cause we never live right now. Always in tomorrow, never in the right now. Life and expectations, that's how you wipe out. Why you what you got before time lights out? Everybody want them all, never want the pain. Good feels good, bad feels strange. But what builds you in, the pleasure or the fame. It's the moment you win, not the one you claim.
Time ain't pushing you, space ain't holding you. It's you inside the middle, and the middle always tells the truth. Time is motion, space position. I'm the pivot in the system, the decision in the distance. People talk about fate like it's physics, but really it's the choices that you visit. On a regular, stand still in a second, feel secular. Holy and heavy like breath under pressure. Move once and the moment gets cellular. Splitting in the pathways you ain't measured yet. Space don't care about the weight on your chest. It only knows where you rest, not the miles in your head. Time knows the story, the movement you ain't made, the steps you meant to take but left sitting in yesterday. Shift one thing, mindset, angle, aim. Time rearranges like a hallway of frames. Everything changes when a person in the frame finally decides they're allowed to change. You ain't trapped, you ain't good, but anchors move when the soul gets braver. Shift space-time, shift with favor. One step now rewrites your later. Yeah, you ain't stuck in a page, you the maker. Time been quiet around a real life changing. Time been quiet around a real life changing. Universe and clockwork, it's choreography. Gravity, prophecy, paradox taught to me. Every position's a possibility. Every step, all this probability. Fear freeze time, courage make it run. One man sees a moment, one man sees a gun. One sees forever, one sees it just begun. Same second, different lens, different sun. Stand in the wrong place, time feel like change. Stand in the right one, time feel like rain. Breaking no droughts, washing no stains. Telling you healing always knows your name. Time don't define you, movement will. Space don't confine you, truth reveal. Only when you shift can the clock stand still. Long enough to show the man behind the wheel. You ain't trapped, you ain't good, but anchors move when the soul gets braver. Shift space time, shift with favor. One step now rewrites your later. You ain't stuck in a page, you the maker. Time been quiet around a real life changer. Time is motion, space position. Change the whole system. You locked in place, think life pushing. The struggle don't know what took 'em. You don't care if your hour feel heavy. Don't care if a second hits soft or deadly. It just knows where you stand. Now why? It holds your body, your choices whole time. You were never trapped, you were just anchored. Time be the witness, the silent observer. Counting your moves, you making with purpose. Shift your environment, mindset, gravity. Suddenly time show a whole new reality. And watch time whisper your real name for the first time.
Let me talk to you. Now loud. Clear. Yeah. Hey, let me get in your mind if you got the time.
Cause it's changing your thoughts, keep you stuck in the grind. I don't want you muted, I don't want you subdued. I'm tryna give you pieces, but the truth ain't smooth. These words ain't muffled, they gotta be clear, so you can hear this map when I lay it right here. Stop defending, stop playing it safe. Pick up what's left, get on the attack. I got your back, but you gotta move forward. You keep looking behind, tryna see who the author of the chains in your head, or the dead in your name. But you late to the game, now they call it shame. Turn around, watch your step when you prep. Every climb takes a mind that's set. Be ready when the door unlocks. Opportunity don't knock twice, it drop. It ain't coming to you, it's coming through you. You ain't the target, you the lane they move through. Ain't coming to you, it's coming through you. Give up, me, they'll use you. You think they taking something from you? Nah, you in the way of what they wanna draw. Control the flow so you never see the fee they charge or the future they seize. They break opportunity piece by piece, so you sit right where they dismiss the grief. Sirens already sang their song. Red hands ready, gloves been on. They playing this long before today, while you on your knees trying to pray it away. They said it yesterday, you didn't pray for when they came your way. It ain't violence, it ain't noise, it's permission. You give them power, they don't force it. It's through you, not to you, that's the key if you listen. Understand the season, you'll see my position. I ain't missing words, I ain't sugarcoating truth. You break yourself faster than they ever could do. As long as you dodge what's been there since day one. They take what you build, they erase what you done. Hold the line, hold the truth, or watch them walk straight through you. It ain't coming to you, it's coming through you. Stand your ground or they'll move you. It ain't coming to you, it's coming through you. Wake up now or they'll use you. It ain't coming to you, it ain't coming, it ain't coming, You ain't weak, you ain't blind, you just forgot. You had a spine. A spine.
I don't whisper sweet lies, I dissect the attraction. Watch the crowd leaning every time I snap with conviction. They think power's seduction, I think power's precision. I'm surgical with the truth, every word an incision. I seen idols rise up, applause and attention, then choke on the smoke of their own invention. So I keep my distance from crowns made of praise, cause the same hands that lift, you'll be loading the cage. They fall for the image, the shadow, the glare, but I'm busy pulling the strings they pretend aren't there. Influences and desires, clarity weaponized. When the mirror starts talking back and they recognize. Turning the tide with a pen, not a ring, not a lie. You don't rule with obsession, you rule how you pry. Open minds, crack the locks, let them see what they're in. If they follow the truth, that's a choice, not a sin. You wanna rule, don't chase love like it's sold. That's a leash, that's a debt, that's a crack in the code. I don't need them to guard me or die on my hill. If the words stand alone, they defend me still. I write pressure, I write doubt, I write scars in the page. Every line's a confession and a charge in a case. They don't fall for me, they fall for the frame. The way chaos gets named, the way pain gets explained. That's the difference between codes and connection, between puppets on strings and honest reflection. If they ride with the message when the messenger's gone, that's influence solid, that's power prolonged. Turning the tide with a pen, not a ring, not a lie. You don't rule with obsession, you rule how you pry. Open minds, crack the locks, let them see what they're in. If they follow the truth, that's a choice, not a sin. I don't need protection, I sharpen the blade. Truth cuts clean, doesn't beg to be safe. If they stand in the fire, it's cause they chose heat, not cause I sold them a dream with a gold plated speech. So write your novels, but don't crown yourself king. Let the readers decide what the storybook brings. I'd rather spark thought than collect a fan base, cause devotion turns sour when it's robbed of its face. I don't rule hearts, I disturb them away. Put a crack in the wall so the light can escape. If the world tilts later cause the angle I drew, that's not them falling for me, that's from standing in truth. I'm not here
here to be liked, I'm here to be understood. There's a difference between being adored and being good. They want idols, I hand a mirror and watch them recall. Cause reflection is harder than comfort wrapped in tinfoil. I don't stay with romance or weaponized need. I detonate language and let it bleed what it means. If you're clinging to faces, you're missing the fight. Power dies in the dark when it lives out the light. I've seen kings built on smiles, get devoured by cheers. Turn the crown into cups, turn applause into fear. So I pace like a thread in the back of the brain. Every bar's a reminder you can't outsource pain. I'm not followed, I'm felt. There's a hell of a gap between the code of a name and the truth you can't scrap. If the tide turns violent when I kick in the doors, cause lies float easy, truth sinks to the core. No saviors, no halos, no devils on call. Just a voice in the static, yelling think at the wall. If they stand when I'm gone, if the words still ignite, that's influencer, not seduction, alright.